Hey guys, in today's video I want to show you how to get always on display on the lock screen of your iPhone. Now this is a very awesome feature that allows you to keep certain information of your device while it's locked on the lock screen, so it's always accessible. Now I've done a video on this months ago, but now that we have Siri shortcuts, I'm going to show you how to get this with a simple Siri shortcut and then lock it so it's locked onto the lock screen. As you see here, we have certain information with the always on display. We have the time, the date, the battery percentage, and any note that you may want to add. So I'm going to show you how to get that right now on your iPhone using Siri shortcuts and an application from the App Store. So let's begin. Now I'm sure the first thing in your mind is, how is battery life with an always on display? Well, on the iPhone 10, 10s, and 10s Max you have nothing to worry about. Those are OLED displays, which means they can turn off every single pixel instead of the ones that are used, and then they can preserve the battery life, so you have nothing to worry about. Now if you do this on an LCD display like the iPhone 10R, iPhone 8 and below, then yes, it will drain some of the battery because the LCD will always be on. So I highly recommend only doing it on the iPhone 10, 10s, and 10s Max. Anyway, the first thing you want to do is head on over to the App Store and download an application called OLEDX. Right there it is. It's completely free. You can download it, available in the App Store now. And then you can head on over to the description, and you can also download the always on display Siri shortcuts that I created for you guys. So here it is. I can tap on it and it will launch the actual application. So it's an application that you use to invoke this always on display. Now you're probably thinking, well, if I'm using an application, someone can get into my phone by simply swiping up. And yes, I'm going to show you how to lock the application in place here shortly. But let me go over some of the settings here. You can tap on the top left. You see right here that you can go ahead and change the personal note. I have iDevice Help right there. And you can also go premium if you wish. It gives you some additional features, additional phases for the lock screen and things like that. You can change the clock itself if you want it to analog, and it's pretty simple options, very easy to use. So once you're done, there it is. That is the always on display, but it is an application. So how do we get around not having someone just simply swipe up and get into our devices? Well, it's very simple. Let me show you how to do that. So you're only going to have to set this one up once. So we're going to go to settings, general. We're going to scroll over to accessibilities and then all the way down to guided access. So there it is, guided access. We're going to go ahead and click on guided access, enable it, go ahead and turn it on, and then create a passcode. It's a 4 to 6 digit passcode. You can create whatever numbers you want, and then make sure you have accessibility shortcuts enabled just like that. And now we want to go back to the home screen, and when we go to lock our devices and we want to use the always on display, maybe for the nighttime, maybe on our desk at work, just tap on the shortcut and boom, there it is. Now all you have to do is triple click on the side button, 1, 2, 3, and activate guided access. Boom, now the application is locked in place. It's on your lock screen. No one can get in, no one can get access to it unless they triple click 1, 2, 3 and enter the passcode for guided access to deactivate it. There we go. And now we can get into the phone. That's it. So it's going to be very useful. So if you're using this at night or maybe at work just to have the always on display, I think it's a very cool option. Now this also works with Face ID, so you don't have to enter the passcode. You can use Face ID to authenticate or Touch ID. And if you want the icon that you see here on the home screen for my home screen shortcut, that's a simple image which I'll upload to the description as well. And all you have to do with that is go to Siri shortcuts, go to the 3 dots here, go to the top right, and then go to image, and then edit the image. As you go right here, you can go into home screen, and right there you can add the image and edit it yourself. So if I click remove, I can simply click select image and then go back to that image and just readjust it just like that, and then boom, choose it. So I'll upload that image to the description as well if you guys want to use that as your Siri shortcut home screen application. And there you guys have it, always on display on the new iPhones with a simple Siri shortcuts and an application from the App Store. All the links will be in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.